tried to leave out some words. I wanted to insert some more, but yes, you did.
I just want to make a comment since I was singled out by you. I don't recall saying that doing nothing
Was not an option.
Was not an option.
Okay.
I really don't, and I am offended on some level that you are saying that all of us came to that meeting with our minds already made up.
Pretty much.
Because I certainly did not. I don't think you know me at all. I don't really know
No, I
you,
just sit
sir.
there and listen.
But
I
I feel-
attended every meeting, so I was able to get this.
I did too. I was at every single meeting, and I felt like,
No.
you know, there was a lot of back and forth and a lot of discussion, and I just don't want to take up the time, but I will say that I have not made up my mind yet after attending 5
Well,
meetings.
this kind of
Yes.
exchange of no
It's not
value,
very
is
productive.
unproductive, so we don't really need it. If you got some positive comments, we'd like to hear them.
Yeah,
I really think doing nothing is
I
a
think
pretty
the
good
bottom
option.
line is you don't want zoning.
right.
Yes, that's it. No zoning.
That summarizes it right there.
Thanks
Do
for
you have
letting
any
me.
comments?
I don't want zoning.
You don't want zoning either,
No,
right?
sir. I have some cows down here towards Pittsburgh Farm, and I live in Salt City. I live outside Salt City. And I know how rules they come up with, and you go to one meeting, and they'll slip in another rule behind closed doors the next meeting. I know how crooked things are. I don't think we need zoning.
Can we have your name?
I'm Ron Dameron.
Ron Dameron?
Yes.
Did you get that, Ken?
James Tyser.
What?
James Tyser.
I didn't hear.
James Tyson, the chicken guy.
Okay, got it. All right. You want to say something, Jim?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we did get public input, but I was fortunate enough to attend it was a citizens forum that was held at Crutchfield's Crossroads. If anyone has been out to Crutchfield Crossroads, it's a lot different than Pittsburgh, it's a lot different than Siler City. It's a lot different than the developed zone areas of the county. And I felt it was useful to sit there for a couple hours and listen to the citizens express their concerns. And I felt, and yes, we did get input from some folks that came to the meetings, but I felt that 2 hours, and we had 50 people there. And it was convenient for them because right next door, I thought when I drove up, I'm like, holy cow, where did all these people come? Well, more than half of those people were there to watch their kids play baseball at the baseball field. But they showed up because they're concerned about this kind of stuff. And like I said, we're all trying to do something here, but there are opportunities that I mean, you went out and saw Esther's group, and you thought that was worthwhile, didn't you?
What?
When they came out to see your group.
What we found when they came out to see our group, we're quite contentious on the group. We're 180 degrees on a lot of things. But what we found is that we had real specific but very different questions. And so we were able to ask of them, what about this? What about this? And by having the county staff there who know what the rules are, we got answers. It didn't mean that we liked the answers, but what we got were answers. So we could ask those questions that impacted us. You had a very different feeling about zoning when everything in my area was constant. When all of a sudden my neighbor passed and there was 100 acres up for sale, all of a sudden I started thinking about the things that were going to make it difficult on us to farm, because we're also unzoned. And so all of our concerns are a little bit different, but what I'm finding is, both at the subcommittees and at their presentation to us, is that we were able to ask specific questions and get specific answers. And that helps us as individuals make up our minds for ourselves. Now, what works for me off of Van Thomas Road in Castle Rock may not work for another part of the county. But without the questions, but actually, that was one of the things I was going to ask, is when I go to public forums, it's usually, like we do today, I get up and I speak for my 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But the most productive ones I've attended is when people were actually willing to listen to each other and ask questions of people who know something. and get those answers, because what I found at even the subcommittees, when it had altered from the subcommittee to sort of a public forum, people were asking questions, this is coming in, how do I protect myself against it? These are from farmers. So there's different ways of going about it, but the question and answers were incredibly valuable.
Were they captured? I mean, are they able to be, were those questions and answers in that particular forum captured?
To the best of the ability of my secretary,
Oh, wow, okay,
which is a volunteer.
sure. It helps, though.
But whether or not she captured them, I don't know.
Okay.
Dialogue can be productive if you listen and so. What we were all given 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we're supposed to listen twice as much as we talk. That's the way it works. And so, you know, dialogue can happen if you present it in such a way that people can understand and respond to that.
Have we listened to the people of Bennett? Have we listened to the people of Bonley? Have we listened to the people of Goldston? Have we listened to the people that aren't even in the incorporated areas of the county?
Some, yeah.
Go ahead.
I just want to say, nobody that I know on the subcommittee or on the planning board is anti-farming. And anything we do, they can keep farming, keep implementing. I mean, that's just the fact.
I'll put one more input. What y'all do has a ripple effect. One committee meeting there, I heard 5 times that if a guy shuts down his welding shop on his farm, then that opens the door for a strip club. His reply was no ordinances against that, and you know, you just can't do that. Well, I catch George smiling. Was that not the comments? No, that George and Bill, the only 2 that were there.
This wasn't a subcommittee meeting?
That was a subcommittee meeting.
No, it wasn't a subcommittee meeting, remember?
It was advertised as
No,
such.
no, it was a
Yes,
subcommittee that we were just working out some stuff that was advertised like everything else. That's why you were able to come. It was advertised and announced, but it was meant to be a small, that we decided a smaller group would put some stuff together to bring to the larger subcommittee group.
Yeah, we subdivided so we get some work done. We have.
I understand
It was
that.
a
And
working
I understand that y'all may not be or may, I mean, I'm not on farming. Everybody needs farming because they need to eat. But there is so many regulations against farmers right now. I mean, they're wanting to tax the gas out of a cow. And want to put a meter on your well for how much water you give your cow. And, you know, we're under the gun every day. I just don't think we need more regulations, which equals zoning. That's it, I quit.
Any other comment?
What's all this about strip clubs?
Do what? What was it?
If the welding shop shuts down, they were afraid that a strip club may come out.
I didn't hear you.
It was just thrown out.
He was making a joke.
You're trying to make a joke?
I think so.
You missed.
He just wants to know where it is.
Okay, next meeting we'll have some discussion.